Stick around. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's pull this beautiful corporate friendly and beginner friendly makeup look. It's as easy can be, and I want to show you how to pull such a makeup look with no concealer. Yes, I said what I said, and I'll describe this makeup look as a game of powder, the powder game, quote unquote. So welcome, stick around, and I feel this is the right time for you to go grab your makeup kit, sit down, relax, and let's dive into creating this masterpiece. Voila, you are welcome. How are you doing? I hope you are good. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I want us to pull that day-to-day makeup glam, and I'm going to show you the way I usually do my simple glam. And as you can see, this is foundation, and I really want to show you the things that I started with. Okay, this is my moisturizer. I started with this one. After it dried up, I went in with this one, and at this point, this is my foundation. Since it's a mattifier foundation, it's a Maybelline shade 355. Okay, I really want us to use this packed brush to blend my foundation. So let's go. We will do it together, but I want it to be just that simple glam. This is what I usually do on a daily basis. Perhaps you can learn something, one or two. I'm done with blending this side of my face, and I wanted to show you something before I actually blend on my forehead. I really want to use my brow soap. This is it. I do sell this brow soap. Everything that you see me using, just know I have it. Okay, it's budget friendly. So this is the spooler that usually comes with this package of the brow soap. So I am going to comb my brows in, up and then down, up, down, taking the shape of my eyebrows. I am going to do that on the other side, and as usual, I usually let my products to sit well so that they can be absorbed by my skin. So I'll give it time maybe to dry. In the meantime, let us do this part of the forehead, which you really need to pay attention if you do not want to mess your makeup. One thing you do not want, it's that line that usually forms around this part, that line, and it's because of foundation. So I do not apply foundation on this inner side of the forehead. I'll start with this part of my forehead. Okay, and I'm using little products, as you can see, as little as possible. After I lay it like this, or I place it like this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll go in with the blending using my packed brush. Just blend. Don't mind this part. Just relax, no hurry, especially here in Africa. So again, I'll drag a little bit of the foundation on this side of the eye. I told you this is what I usually do, like on a normal day when I do not want to do detailed glams or even those difficult glams. Okay, so this is like my day-to-day. Even if I'm going to work, this is what I'll do. So on this part of the forehead, you should not fetch another foundation. Just use the remains that are in this brush. Okay, so just go in with the dumping. You should not use lots of products. Have I placed any foundation on this inner side of the forehead? No, absolutely not. Let me tell you something. Let me digress a little bit. I really like my comb rolls. I do not feel like putting, like, okay, I had locks because I'm so lazy when it comes to my hair, and I also want to make it simple. Okay, so I decided I want to have the cornrows and enjoy life. I'm really having a time of my life. So I'm giving you these stories because I want you to blend you as well. And as you can see, I feel like we are good to go. On this my day-to-day makeup, there is this one step I usually skip, which is the step concealer. Okay, and what do I use if you ask me? This is my powder palette. Now just be keen. This is my hack, honestly. I created it myself. Like I was just like, this is what I'll be doing, and I tried it and it worked for me. So I'm going to take a lighter shade, just like we usually take a lighter shade of concealer. So in this case, I'm going to take a lighter shade of powder, and I feel like let me show you. I feel like this is the lighter shade that I'm going to take. Yes, I know I have been doing this and it works for me. So just puff or even shake the excess product. Let's go. Now this is the reason that I placed a foundation under my eyes. I remember I told you guys that this is the thing that you need to know, some of the very simple things, and I'm sure you can also try it. Will work. Okay, well, it worked for me. So on this part, and this part, I'm going to place this lighter shade of powder. So just blend. You just have to trust the process. I usually tell people, I feel like, especially this part of the makeup, it's can be quite tempting. If you are a beginner, actually feel like you can question yourself. But I have hope. Because I know this usually works. So on this part of the eye, I really want to blend the inner sides of the eye of this part of the eye. I can't remember the name, so I'm going to look up so that I can reach the innermost parts. I do not want creases whatsoever, so let's see. Other part of this simple glam is now the blush. I am going to use my, I don't know, I bought these years ago. I feel like it's even 5 years old or even 4. Yes, since I've been trying this makeup thing. So this has been my favorite shade, but today, okay, I love this one now. So just tap a little bit and then apply on this part of the face. Okay, so I feel like I should do more on this side. I like blush. I'm a blush girl. This is something that I will not forget on a normal day because I love it. And then I'll tip this side, and for a little madness, this part of the face, have you seen? And this part of the face, remember, this is the kind of makeup that I decided I will be doing. Okay, so on this part of my face, I am going to go in with now the powder of my skin tone. Okay, let's go. So again, dust the excess. And also the other part. So let's first blend this one. Ensure you blend very, very well. This is now a game of powder. Let me call it that way. It's a game of powder for real. You see? And then the other thing about me, as much as I love the blush, I do not like to to leave it like this, if that makes sense. What I usually do, I'll take this darker shade that I usually use to conceal my nose, and I am going to use it as a contour actually, and I will place kind of below the blush. And now I will blend everything to get, okay, the blush and the concealer together. You see, if you compare this side to this side, a lot of difference. Let's go. Using the contour that I've used on this part, I am going to use on this part of my cheekbone. No, this is not the cheekbone, guys. I feel like that one is this one. But on this side, this part of the jaw, let me use it like that. And then using the darker one, I'll tap my ears and behind my ears. Guys, very, very important. And then on this part of the forehead, okay, the inner side, because I do not want lighter shades on this part of my forehead. So far so good. This is coming out so well and very, very promising. So the other part, I want us to do a simple eyeshadow, and when I'll be doing the eyeshadow, I'll also conceal my nose. Using this, my eyeshadow palette, do not mind the colors. Yes, you should not mind it. Anyways, I am going to, this is the look that I usually do on a day-to-day. So it should be corporate friendly, yeah, because this work thing. So on this part of my eyelid, I am going to use quite a shade like this one, and then on the other part I'm just going to use one shade, just this one. So just look at it. So this is the color, a little bit, and then hold it like this so you can have this room for movement. Okay. Oh, I feel some sort of itchiness, the sweet itchy. So I'll do it on the other side of my eye. This is something that I believe everyone can manage. And that's why I'm here speaking about it, explaining everything in confidence. So the other shade, I am going to use a different brush, okay? So, but before that, I'm feeling like I should just conceal my nose before I make this brush dirty. So I'll go in with the concealer, not the concealer, the powder that I used on this part of the face, and just like this, I'll contour my nose. It's contouring, guys. Since we said this is what is it called, a powder game, so using a lighter powder, I am going to use on this part of my nose bridge. Now this is acted the same as the lighter concealer. So if you do not have concealer, this is your tutorial. Or even if you have any times you do not like using the concealer, I suppose this is your tutorial. Then this is the part that now I am going to use this particular shade. And guys, you need such a palette. If you are in Kenya, again, I do sell the palette, the eyeshadow palette. It's so good because it has multiple colors, actually many colors. And guys, just like that, I am done with the eyeshadow. I do not want to complicate it. It's just like one color, because this is what I put on a normal day. You know, job and things, you need to keep your makeup as simple as possible. You do not want to be the center of attention. So corporate buddies and those ladies who do not like shouting or too much detailed makeup, I suppose this is the tutorial for you. it will be of great help. Okay, so let us do the other part. Let's now do the eyebrows. This is the eye gel that I do use. It's a Minister 24 hours long wear gel eyeliner. Again, I do sell gel eyeliner. I really love gel eyeliner because it makes my, okay, maybe for me, it makes this eyebrow thing as easy, very easy, as easy as possible. And if you see, I'm using you know, an angle brush. So let me scoop a little bit and let's roll. I'm going to take the shape of my eyebrows. I do not want to complicate anything. So using a light hand, I'll do the same on the other eye. I feel like for the eyebrows we can do together. So that you can see how this gel eyeliner will make this whole process easier for you. Yes, this is so beautiful. As you can see, I'll start from this part of my eye. So again, I want to shade or even to first to create hair-like strokes on this front part of the brows. And then on this side of this part of the eyebrows, I'm going to shade. And then on the other parts, I'm going to create hair-like strokes. Okay, that's how I do my brows. And then I am going to use, this is the only part that I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to use little concealer. So this is the concealer that I'm going to use. I have blended two type of concealers, a dark one and a light one, and it gave me this product. So using a flat brush, I am going to line the eyebrows to conceal. So this is the shape. Let's see on the other side. Okay, and then now on this lower part of the eyebrows. Yes, to give me something like this. I am going to use this kind of a brush to blend the concealer. Be careful not to interfere with your eyebrow. So blend it, blend it. I also use this micro blender to make this easier. Oh, I've been done with the eyebrows. Since I had okay, I interfered with the eyeshadow, I placed some concealer on this part. Yes, that was very, very intentional because that's how I usually do my makeup on a normal day actually. So I don't know if this will work for you, but this is the simplest way I do my makeup. So I'll go in with this shade. It's called Love. If you have a palette like mine, I know you know the shade of Love. So let's see what Love will pull. Yeah, at least this is not a toxic love anyway. I do not want to digress because I know I can be happy. Today, I do not want to be that yappy girl. Let me behave. And yeah, I want us now to do the eyeliner. I am going to use a Kiss Beauty. Usha's Kiss Beauty Fit Me Maybelline. But I would like to use ELF. I don't know how to pronounce that brand, but I would like to use its products. I feel like, I don't know, I'll try. Once I get some money, I'll buy the products. So I want a simple one. Let me start with this part of the eye. Yes, I love the wing. I'm going in to use now a black eyeliner on my waterline. So let's see. I do not want it to be shouting. Again, I said it's a corporate friendly glam. I feel like it's okay now. I almost cried, I know. We are now going to use the mascara. Again, Kiss Beauty mascara. This is how it looks like. And I usually have different type of mascara, but at the moment I'm trying on this Kiss Beauty. So far so good. So far so good. But I'm not a mascara girl, but in this case, since I do not want to put on some lashes, this is what we'll do. Most of the time, if I'm going to work, I do not put some lashes. Yes, I do not want any kind of drama. I'm not saying that lashes are drama, or else I'll do my clusters. I'll give you a tutorial of how to do your clusters. Yes, do it yourself. You can do it. So I'll do it on the lower side of the eye. Oh, this part of the, you know what I'm saying. This is so it. Okay. Ignore my eyes, guys. This is so realistic. I know, yeah. This is my eyes look watery, but so sexy, right? So sexy. Even if you will not admit it, I know it's sexy. So I'll take the blush brush, but now I'm not scooping any product. I'm just going to touch a little bit. Okay, do you remember what I did earlier? I placed some darker concealer to make it neutral, not shouting, not loud. And once I'm done with this part, I feel like I should do the lips. Then we'll do the highlighter, and then voila, we'll be done. I just got rid of the, what is it called, the lip gloss that I had, and now going in with this gel eyeliner, the brown shade. I am going to line my lips, and I will line as I blend because this dries up so quickly. So I am going to use this kind of a brush to blend my lips. So let's go. So I usually have dark lips, and I'm even making them more darker, if that makes sense. Yes, and I love them that way. So let us blend together. So I have lined my lips. Yes, more dark. Yes, I love it that way. I am going to use this Usha's lip gloss, shade number 01. I usually use this one, shade number 08. It's like the amber in that Maybelline shade. But now I want to give it a break. Oh my God. Just assume that one. It's just the kifuniko for this part. Now I'm going to place this I love the color on this part of the lip, and then I will blend. Change of plans, I have decided to go with shade number 05 instead of shade 01, and most of the time I usually go in with shade 08. So I've never tried on this one, so I decided to go in with this one. If you really need such lip glosses, I sell at a very friendly price. That is if you are located in Kenya. Yes, yeah, I prefer this one. The other one was quite pigmented, but not like I do not use it. I like it. I love it. So this one, okay. I am going to use this quite shimmering. It's a shimmering lip gloss. It's a shiny lip gloss actually. It's written, and it's Usha's. Again, Usha's Kiss Beauty. Where is my cash? Guys, so okay. Let's do it together. This is it. We are almost done. So this is my eyeliner gel. I'm so sorry, this is an eyeliner, and I usually like dot in my face, if that makes sense. On this part of the eye, I usually have a birthmark. I love it so much, so let me dot it. Yes, it's usually like this, but I had covered it with what is it called, this eyeshadow, and then now I'll place one on this part of my face and another one around this area. These dots are beautiful, even if you are working somewhere corporate wise. It's so cool. So the last part of okay, maybe the second last part of this whole face bit, it's now the powder. I am going to use this powder brush, and I'm going to use my skin shade, the shade of my skin, and dust a little bit. Let me dust it, and then now touch. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I love this part. This feels so satisfying. It's a good feeling, guys. And look at my dots. Ooh. Yes, this is it. This is what you need, girl. And then now on this part of your neck. But if you, on that day, you are rocking a white blouse or even a white dress, avoid this part because it will be dirty. It will get dirty. Yeah. I love this part. And now I would like to place my powder with this powder brush and some highlighter on this part, this part, this part, and this part. So I really want to show you where else I use the highlighter. Let me find the brush for that work. Yes, I found it. So on this part of my what is it called, eyebrow, and I love my lips so much. I am going to place a little, what is it called, highlighter. So yes, and now I feel like this makeup, it's cool. Now let's do, can I put some earrings? No, I'm not going to do it, and I'm also not going to do the wig. I'll do later. That is if I am going somewhere. So this is my simple makeup thing, and I'm going to use this Fit Me foundation. It's an Indian product, as you all know. Shake it very well, and now from a distance, you should not, this is too close. Just maintain a certain distance. So let me close my eyes and enjoy this thing. So that feels so good. And now this is the part where you can just relax to let now the, what is it called, the setting spray do its work, or else you help it with your fan. So here I go. What is this thing doing? Be fast, there is no time. I said no hurry in Africa, but yeah, it's now doing its work.